Marjorie Taylor Greene breaks ranks with MAGA on ICE raids. Marjorie Taylor Greene, once one of Donald Trump's most ardent allies in Congress, is now openly clashing with core MAGA policies, most recently, ICE raids that had been central to Trump's immigration agenda. Critique of the ICE raids. On the Tim Dillon Show podcast, Greene offered pointed criticism of the federal government's execution of immigration enforcement operations, particularly those in Chicago. She denounced tactics that, in some instances, left nearly naked children zip-tied and separated from their parents. Greene stated that, while she supports a secure border and strict immigration laws, the administration's heavy-handed approach lacks nuance. She argued, there needs to be a smarter plan than just rounding up every single person and deporting them just like that. Her perspective draws partly from her experience in business, notably the construction sector, where she claims much of the labor force depends on immigrant workers, including those without legal status. Thus, her approach is formed by both political convictions and pragmatic considerations. Broader divergence from Trump and Republican leadership. Greene's criticism of ICE raids is consistent with her recent pattern of breaking with her own party on major issues. She has challenged Republican leadership over the government shutdown. She pushed back on the release of documents tied to the Jeffrey Epstein case. She has publicly opposed the party's handling of healthcare policy, including outrage over skyrocketing insurance premiums and the lack of a legislative plan. These incidents have reportedly puzzled Trump himself. According to media reports, he has made calls to senior Republican lawmakers asking, "What's going on with Marjorie?" Reaction from Republican leadership. House Speaker Mike Johnson publicly addressed her remarks, stating that he and other Republicans were actively working on solutions to reduce healthcare costs, a subject where Greene had been highly vocal. Johnson said he had a thoughtful conversation with Greene and even extended an invitation for her to participate in relevant committees to be in the loop on policy development. In response to Greene's statements about the rising cost of insurance, Johnson appeared to downplay her criticisms, suggesting she may not be closely attuned to the legislation or committee work in question. Greene, for her part, has insisted that she is simply speaking reality. "If anyone's mad at me for saying the truth, then I'm sorry," she said. What this rift suggests: 1. Fracturing within MAGA ranks. Greene's vocal break on immigration enforcement reveals deeper tensions within MAGA. A policy once considered foundational to Trump's appeal is now a point of internal dispute. 2. Pragmatism versus purism. Greene is positioning herself as a more practical conservative, willing to critique policies when she deems them harmful in implementation even if they align with broader party goals. 3. Potential political risk and recalibration. Her critiques may jeopardize her standing within the party, but they also open space for her to appeal to voters who favor conservative governance tempered by pragmatism. 4. Signaling for influence. Inviting her into committee work may be a way for party leadership to absorb dissenters into the policymaking fold rather than push them to the margins.